Hi everybody. After my last video, I need what I consider a palate cleanser or more like a brain scrubber. So I'm gonna do something fun. Um, and talk about R&R and talk about all the crazy stuff that's happening there. Okay. So Y&R today was it was okay. Honestly, I'd say yesterday's episode was a little bit better than today's, but okay. So Nikki is back off the wagon, I guess. But she wants to stay sober, obviously. So Jack is being supportive and suggests they go to an AA meeting. At the AA meeting, she confesses that she slipped, but she wants to be sober and that she will fight this. Okay. Then on the romantic front, sort of, uh, Heather and Daniel. Okay. I told you a couple weeks ago, whenever it happened, that Heather and Daniel slept together. And Heather kind of pushed it, but then Daniel did it. So, but I like his verbiage today because he said, no matter how you slice it or dice it, I cheated on Lily, and that's not right. And so I need to tell her in an appropriate manner that I appreciate. Yeah, because for me, half the battle is, like I said before, I don't condone cheating in any manner. The second part of that is, if you do cheat, at least you have the responsibility of telling the other person what you did in a nice fashion, not a phone call, not a text message, in a calm, you know, setting. And I hope, well, but then again, see, I'm kind of on the fence about this because at this point, because he did what he did, he either has to beg for her forgiveness or ask or beg or whatever, or just leave it and know that Lily isn't going to be okay with it and therefore go with Heather. But then, really, does Heather want someone who just is with her because the other person doesn't want you anymore because you cheated on the other person? So I don't know. And what kind of example? This is going a little deep. But what example are you setting for your daughter by telling her that it's okay to cheat on somebody as long as the right people are together? I don't know. Because here's what I would do if I was a parent, which I'm not. But I would sit down with the kid and say, honey, we love you. We really do. But sometimes people aren't meant to be together. And we try and it doesn't work. And or even at this point, say, okay, I know you want us to be together, but daddy or whatever did something wrong and you should never hurt somebody else to get what you want. Something to that effect. Other than just letting her believe in rainbows and ponies and whatever. Okay, she may be 12 now, but if you set that as the precedent for behavior, you don't want to see her when she's 17 because you already laid the groundwork for her to think that's okay. And and for her to think that it's okay that a boy or a man does that to her. That's not good. Okay, on the other front, Tucker and Ashley. Although Ashley has gone to France to prove how things went down when they were both in Paris. Okay? So somehow, in the miracle of television and cell phones, Tucker is able to call to Paris, call the exact cafe or whatever they were at, and talk to the exact person that happened to wait on them 2 months ago, and get him to say certain things. Now he wouldn't fess up, but yeah, it was a little suspicious. Okay. And meanwhile, Tracy is standing right there trying to be supportive, but in my mind, I'm going, I'd be a little suspicious of this. Like, not totally, but I'd say as a sister, okay, well, don't you want to question that or something? I don't know. Okay. So there's that piece. And then let's see, I talked about Nate and Audra yesterday. So that's done. Okay. I guess they're not really doing too much for the romantic partnership. Because to be honest here, okay, I'm waiting for February 14th because it's now going to be on a weekday. So I want to see if they really play it up or they just kind of do whatever stories and then don't really say it's Valentine's Day. So I want to see how they go with it. Yeah, and of course I will say something, but I just want to see how they do it. Yeah, I think I covered it all. Like I said, not much meat. But then again, tomorrow's Friday, so maybe they're waiting for the big stories on the cliffhangers, you know? So, all right, guys.